What's that?
Welcome back.
Hey,
Before we get
everybody.
started, yeah, how was your weekend, Cheese?
My weekend was good. I'm a little obsessed. I've been getting a lot of recipes online, and I'm kind of following a lot of different sources. One of them is Dano. I ordered all of his spices. Dano,
Oh,
have you heard of him?
nice. No, I
He
have
and
not.
has these different ways of cooking, like steaks and stuff like that. And one of
Like
the
rubs
ways,
and stuff? Like, I love
yeah,
rubs.
yes, and they're
Yes,
the
I
ones that
create
I
my own rubs too. I love it.
Oh, yeah. This so tasty, and I mean, I've got
Mhm.
some too. There's a habanero one that's a flaky habanero, kind of spice that Amber sent me, but this guy has this way of coaching you where you put steaks in bags that you seal up with butter and spice in it, and then
Awesome.
you boil it at a certain
Ooh.
temperature,
Oh, like
and
sous vide, sorta like sous
yes,
vide.
it's a so I
Yes.
got a sous vide thing. I'm gonna try
Oh, I heard it
that.
makes it amazing. Sous vide?
Perfect, and then you just sear it once it's cooked.
Oh,
So
that
I
sounds
cannot wait to try it. My
fantastic.
stomach's growling right now just thinking about it. So,
I'm so
how about
jealous.
your weekend? How about your weekend?
My weekend's good. So the move is meant to be closer to family, and I actually had a good little morning, got up early in the morning. It was freaking 37 degrees for cold and drove over to Dutch Brothers, got myself a protein hopscotch latte. And then I drove to my mom's house and my sister and her daughter, my niece, her baby, and her husband, and their dogs. We all went for a walk. And it was really
Aw.
nice for a morning brisk walk, spending time with family. It feels so good to be close and be able to see everybody, just warms my heart. And then I came home and of course, Desi couldn't go on that walk because she can't do walks like that anymore. And so, of course, I took care of my little girl and then hopped on this, podcast. So,
Nice.
happy
Well,
to be close to family.
oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm just
Yeah.
so I can't wait to see how this unfolds. It just sounds like it's starting off on exactly as you would hope. So, I'm
Yes,
happy for
yes,
you. Okay.
yes.
So,
So tell us
TP.
about this podcast. You're the one
Okay.
that kinda came up with the idea, so let's talk
Yeah,
about it.
it's another one of our sip or skip episodes,
Oh, morning
and
mimosas.
yeah, and so you mentioned in our end of year thing that you're kinda ready to consider dating again.
Uh-huh, you're
So,
testing me here, girl.
yeah, this is gonna be a sip or skip version I'm calling green flag or deal breaker,
Ah, green flag or
and
deal breakers, okay?
actually happened to watch one on Instagram recently where it was so adorable, but there was a son and his mom, and the son was
Uh-huh,
asking her all these questions and, like, drinking wine, like 2 glasses of wine a night, and she would say whether or not she approved of that, like, if this was gonna be her daughter-in-law, right? Like,
mhm.
"Mom, she constantly, wants to know where I am. She drinks a couple glasses of wine or not," and the mom would, like, kind of opine if she thought that was good for him to date that
Uh-huh,
woman, and at the end of the
uh-huh.
day, they were all questions he was asking that his mom does
Oh
to
my
him.
god.
So, like, she
That
always stalks him, wants to know where he was at all times. She drinks 2
that's
glasses
hilarious.
oh, it's so cute.
Oh my
She was just
god.
like, yeah, I guess I do all those things because she was saying no to some of them, right? Like, whether
Bad
it was
examples, mom.
appropriate behavior. So, anyway, okay, so we're gonna do a
That's
rapid
funny.
fire. I think maybe we'll just take
Back
turns
and
and
forth? Yeah, I was gonna say
yeah,
back and
why
forth.
don't you go first? You ask the
Okay.
question, I'll tell you sip or
Alright.
skip.
Alright. So, he texts back fast, but only during work hours.
Well, so if you're just getting started dating, that's a big deal breaker/ skip because that kinda indicates maybe that there's another home that he's going home to, right? Why would you only text back during work hours, or what else are you doing
Yeah.
off hours? The off hours is when I would expect
Yeah,
the
yeah,
calls.
that 'cause it should be flexible. If somebody's interested in you, they're
Yeah.
gonna respond no matter what, right? No
Yeah,
matter
what's
what
your
time of the
thought?
day.
What's your thought?
I tell you what, I'm like you, it's deal
Deal
breaker, yeah,
breaker.
deal breaker, green
Yeah,
flag, yeah, so deal
we're
breaker
skip.
for me. Dude, I'm sorry. I am in my 50s, I have no time for shit like that. So,
Yeah, nope, we're
sorry, guy.
very, very, very busy. Okay, so he follows his ex on Instagram and likes her posts.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna, like, say it depends how much he follows. I have ex-husbands and I have ex-boyfriends
A lot of
that I'm
ex-husbands.
following, and so I'm not, like, constantly like button, but if something pops up and I like it, I'm gonna like it. But
I
if it's obsessive, then yeah, that's a deal breaker for
I
me, right?
I think it just comes down to, like, what's the relationship you have with the ex?
Yes.
Like, if I'm close with
Exactly.
the ex, like, I'm close with Jason's ex,
Mhm.
I just can't it's not gonna bother me. It really
Yeah.
is exactly like you said, it depends on the
Yeah.
situation. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, so okay, here we go. He says, "I'm not ready for labels after 6 months."
Yeah, I am gonna be, digga digga do. I'm out. Like,
Yes, absolutely,
yeah,
man.
like,
It's like,
why? Like, I mean, if I guess it really is another thing where it's like it comes down to if the guy is an amazing person to you and you're vibing and everything's great, but
mm.
it just seems like why? If
Well, somebody
you're
that calls that shit out first saw on the
Mhm.
v and is that that's not the person for me, right?
Right,
First of all,
right.
like, uh, he's afraid of a relationship.
Yeah.
He's not really invested. In
Right.
the beginning, a person that is open to a relationship will be very open and will be a little vulnerable and allow you in, and if they're already putting a wall up like that, I don't wanna I'm not investing my time with somebody like that.
Yeah, on the flip side, though, you also don't want someone who's a love bomber, who's like, "Oh
Oh
my
god.
god," like,
Exactly.
"I'm in love," right out of the
Oh
gates.
my
Coming
god, that
that's
would
just
scare
like,
the
it's gotta be
shit
a
out of me. I'd be running out that if oh,
yeah,
trust me, if there's a person that's, coming showing up, I would be, like, claustrophobic because
yeah.
it's I would be like, "No, no, no, no." There's, like, a happy medium, somebody that has a little bit more gives you the respect and
I think the
space.
emotional intelligence that
Oh,
knows that, like, any relationship gets you're just you're trying to get to know each other and see if there's compatibility there, so you don't
mhm.
need to be, wooing me with love bombs, and you also should
That's scary.
consider, like, are you serious about proceeding? Because like, I would
Yeah,
imagine if you're starting out dating someone, you let each other know the intentions when you first
yeah.
start dating. "Oh, I'm just looking for casual," or, "Oh, I'm looking for something more serious,"
Yeah,
and that sort of thing.
and
So,
each
not
other
ready
should
for
respect
labels.
that, right? We
Yeah,
both should respect
exactly.
that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Exactly. So
got it.
that's pretty skippy for me.
Mhm, mhm.
So he's emotionally open but hates confrontation. Oh, man.
So give me an example because 'cause I've been out of the dating scene. So, what do
Well,
you mean by confrontation?
I
Like,
would
what do you
say,
mean?
like, avoidant behavior. It's like when
Oh,
it's a guy who, there's something there that scares them from wanting to, you know, talk
commitment.
about issues and
Yeah.
challenges in the relationship. Not
Ah,
commitment,
no.
it's
Oh, I see.
confrontation.
Aha.
So
Got it.
I think that's
So
bad in the future. Like,
yeah, no, exactly. I
I'm a
agree with
skip.
you on that.
Yep,
Yeah, for me,
yep.
I'd skip too because that's a person that, nobody wants to fight, first of all. Nobody wants confrontation.
No.
But to be in a relationship and a healthy relationship, you should be able to have hard conversations. So if they're
Yep.
avoiding hard conversations, then that is definitely a skip for me,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
In fact, I just experienced that with the last guy I was dating, ran at the first, you know, sense of conflict, and it was just kind of crazy to me, but I think that just, it means it's not a fit. All right. Next up, you.
Okay. He has a tight friend group that doesn't include women.
I am a no on that. Like, to me, it's like there's time for your guy time, there's time for the girl time, there's time for the mixed time, but if it's a tight friend group you're spending all your time with and women are not included,
Mhm.
I just think that's emotionally not emotionally, it's not high
Not
emotional intelligence
intelligent
either.
in
Yeah.
relationships, yeah.
I'm
I agree with you on that. I think that men should have a tight friend group, I'm not
I
saying
totally
that,
agree.
but
Yep,
if it's a constant and he's all about his bros and
and
women
not
are
his
not a part.
host.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah, exactly,
Yeah, yeah.
no, but I know what you're saying, Cheese,
Yeah, yeah.
and if it's like that, it's like that is an immature person, and I don't have time for babysitting, so
Yep, nope. There's just gonna be people out there who are more meant for the kind of relationship where I think we're looking for. He wants to split the check every time, even on dates he planned.
that he falls in the friend group.
Yep. I love a gentleman, so I'm
Yes.
gonna say
Chivalry is always loved, gentlemen.
so
Women
sexy.
love that, it is
And by the
sexy.
way, I am, right there, like, growing up, I never liked the idea, I didn't think it was fair for guys to always have to pay.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
just did not like it, so I always tried to chip in, treat, take turns, split things, whatever, but I find it really sexy when a man's like, "It's a nope, put that wallet away," and I
Yeah.
will make it up to him. I'll, come cook him dinner or try to do something if he's that kind of a guy, but if he's, like, totally all about splitting the check every time, it kind of is It's
He
kinda
falls
like,
in the
ugh.
friend group for me if that's the person,
Yeah.
and you know what? I have a lot of friends, and so I might not wanna hang out with him anymore. Right?
Yeah,
I could
sorry,
do that shit
guys,
with the people I really like.
for the it's
So
tough
yeah.
though, like, think about how mu they have to have a budget for dating, right? Like, because
Mhm.
if they're spending all their money dating, dating,
Oh,
dating, dating,
yeah.
dating just to meet the
Yeah.
right woman,
Yeah.
it's a lot, but, like, I guess that's it's if you don't like that, then find the woman who is all about splitting the checks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, here's another one. He's ambitious, but always about to level up.
So he's kinda chasing the carrot and never really lands. I think it really doesn't matter to me about that. I think more is am I compatible in other ways? Is he able to afford his life? Chase his dreams, fine. If they don't land, they don't land. I mean, they say like even entrepreneurs, 1 in 10 businesses, I don't even know if that's factual anymore, but it used to be that 1 in 10 businesses survive, right? So
Mhm.
I'm okay with him having dreams, chasing them, and if it doesn't land, it doesn't land as long as he's a good human and we are
Yeah.
compatible.
I know it's a deal breaker and or green flag. It's sort of like a yellow flag for me. I'll sit back and watch because there are some people that are dream chasers and are constantly trying to hit a goal but never hit it and then talk a big game. I know guys like that. Sorry to say that, but it's like I do like guys that chase their dreams and level up, right? And keep leveling up because that's where you and I are. We're always talking about leveling up and we level up and sometimes we step back and then we go back and level up again. But if it's somebody that's constantly wanting to level up and doesn't level up, I'm it just says something about the character. I don't know. That's a I'm gonna make it up. I guess yellow flag. I'll sit back and wait and see. It's not like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
discounting them
yeah,
completely. I want to watch and see because I've known some yellow flags that popped up, and these guys kind of lean on you and want you to help them financially. I've been there, and I'm not going to go there. You know.
yeah, I get it.
You know that. You know what I'm talking
Um,
about.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't necessarily need someone who's loaded,
No, that too.
but
I
I
agree.
definitely I don't think I can carry, and
Yeah.
I don't wanna necessarily be a dead weight on anybody else either,
Yeah.
but you can treat me to some dates and stuff, and that'll be nice. He respects your boundaries, but pushes his own. I don't know that I understand this question.
Well, I think what it is let's see.
He respects my boundaries, that's a
Good.
good
That's a
thing, and
good
if he
sign.
but he pushes his own boundaries, it's basically saying he's got boundaries that he's not adhering to himself? I don't
And
know that
then
I
to
get it.
me, if it's the way you're stating it, I do love it when guys do respect my boundaries, but then
Mhm.
he's not overseeing, his boundaries, like, he's not being a legitimate to himself is sort of
Hmm,
like a red flag for me. Like,
m'kay.
somebody that crosses the lines of his own boundaries and doesn't, that could be it could be unhealthy. Let's just say it's drinking and he overdoes it, you know?
Yeah.
That would be or spending or gambling or, yeah, he's nice to me, but somebody that's not healthy with their own boundaries for themselves is to me, that's a red flag for me.
Yeah, I guess I don't understand it that well,
Yeah,
but the way you're
that's a kind of
saying
a
it
weird one. Yeah,
yeah.
but I'm trying to, like trying to I'm just trying to, like, say, maybe it's this, right? So,
Well,
yeah, that's
I'll
a
just
weird
say I
one.
appreciate the green flag is that he respects my
Yes.
boundaries. I think that's
Yeah.
a big,
That part is good.
huge green
Yes,
flag, so
that is really
thank you that guy
yeah.
on that side of it.
Alright.
Um
So, he's obsessed with self-improvement podcasts.
I don't see an issue with that at all. Self-improvement is, that's a healthy thing. So his obsession with it, I mean, there's worse things to be obsessed with. So I'm gonna say green flag and I'm gonna sip, sip, sip.
I love it. I think I'm gonna do the same cheese.
Awesome. Okay, so he apologizes easily, but keeps repeating the same behavior.
Okay, you see that door? I'm running out of it.
Yeah.
Bad, bad, bad. That's not nah, I don't want a relationship with somebody that can't that's not being respectful to me, and it's a behavior that can also become worse. I'm saying not even sipping my champagne on that one. I'm
Yeah,
passing.
unfortunately, I've experienced that in my past, and it was a bummer
Mm.
where they're more than willing to say, "Oh, yeah, I did do that. You're right." And then I ended up feeling very much like a nag because I would never trust. that he would get done what he said he was gonna get done, and it's like you're a team and you wanna be able to, trust that both sides is gonna come through, and when one side is just, the way out is just apologizing when they don't do it,
Mhm,
it's you
mhm.
just feel like you're pulling your hair out, and I don't like feeling like I'm a nag.
You
I like
shouldn't feel
being
you
a
should you're
the
being who you are, and you
I feel
should
like
somebody shouldn't constantly hurt you that way and then apologize and think it's okay. You know that saying, "Actions speak louder than words,"
yeah, I
right?
totally agree.
Your
Yeah,
actions are hurting me, and your words are saying one thing, then
yeah.
you don't mean what you're saying. So, right.
Alright, well, so that was it, but I'm gonna give a bonus question, and we can decide whether or not we wanna cut this out. He is great in bed, but never gives oral.
Oh, ugh, and we're going right there, aren't
Dude,
we?
we're going
Oh my
there.
gosh.
Bonus question. Spicy
Yeah,
spicy
yeah.
spicy
Listen, listen.
how can you be
I
great in bed and not give oral?
yeah, that's one. 2, but I mean, you're great in bed, right? It's a bonus, right? So,
Yeah.
listen, that means it works both ways.
And
I don't
honestly, in
have to
all of
do
these
oral.
all I think in all of these questions, it works about both ways, right? I would
Yeah,
honestly say, I wanna be the best version of myself I can be in a relationship and
yeah,
really show up and try to be fun is my superpower, we've talked about this. I
mhm,
just wanna enjoy a common sense of like, for me, it's like games, sports, watching them, chilling,
mhm.
cooking together, just having that compatibility, having a snuggle buddy, having
Yeah,
someone yes, please
best
to
friend.
sex.
A best friend
Yeah, a best friend
that's
lover.
fun in bed.
I've always said a best friend lover. That's what I want.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
that's my
and,
my dream.
I think that part of like we talked about in our other podcasts about what our words are, bold, adventurous, whatever. I'm definitely adventurous, right? And
Yeah.
open-minded as long as we don't hurt each other, right?
Yeah,
And
I think
so
true.
yeah, but yeah, honestly, I mean, let's just say you never get oral, but you get great sex the rest of your life. Come on, you know?
Yeah, I can live with it.
I can live with it too. I can live with
Yeah.
that too. So
Uh,
we're gonna just we'll tear that question up and say, let's just go with sipping. Sipping is fine.
sip,
I'll sip to
sip,
that.
sip, sip. All
Sip,
right,
sip.
so that's it, guys.
We
Thank
just did
you
a short one
so
here.
Oh, yeah, that was fun. That was fun.
Well,
Um,
so as we wrap this up, you can find us on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, or Amazon and follow us, like us. We're on all the social media platforms. And ladies, if you have any questions that you think we might have missed, or men, gentlemen, please
yeah,
share. We'd
uh,
like to hear it.
I
And
love
then
it.
personally, I'd like to apologize to our sons
True. I don't think
because
they're
I'm
listening,
sure
but
my
that's fine.
son's
Yeah.
gonna be, "Mom, I don't wanna
No,
hear that."
I don't think they listen to us though, do
No, I
they?
don't know. I think sometimes they do.
I don't
So
know.
we
How about
in
sorry,
advance.
dad? How sorry, dad?
Dad, there you go. My dad's in
Yeah.
heaven, so
Uh,
he's not even listening to this. But all
uh,
right. Thanks,
bye,
everybody.
everybody. Bye.